What's good, Bless Up Podcast? Welcome back to the channel, it's your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're going to be looking at a video from Eze. Now, shout out to this brother because this brother, he brings up a lot of good points in his conversations that he has. But what I want to show you guys is this. This particular video that he does shows a sister exposing how a lot of Hollywood media companies try to feminize black men. Watch this.
My brothers and sisters, if I said that a black man is the most powerful human being on the planet, what would your response be? What would your answer be? How would you respond to that? Well, I tell you, it is the truth. We are the most powerful, the most influential people on earth. Okay? And that is why we are constantly under attack. It doesn't matter if you are in America, if you're in Canada, if you're in the UK, if you're in Germany, if you're in Australia, if you're in Africa. They fear us. They fear us because why? Because they know the potential of who we can become. And that is why they attack us. They can't beat us physically. No. They can't do that. They use image because they know how powerful images are. Whether it be movies, whether it be commercials, whether it be TV shows, whether it be reality shows, they are constantly attacking black men. Gentlemen, especially in America, they do not want us to rebuild the black nuclear family. So what do? They use every trick in the book to separate us from our women.
And I before the video even really gets started, I can agree with a lot of stuff that Eze said. Because if you really think about it like this, black men, or I should say black culture, is, even the negative parts of black culture, is spread across the world and is capitalized on. Like, we create it, but they capitalize off of it and sell that image to other people and make money off of it. So in a sense, our hard work gets sold off at a detriment to our own community, even the bad parts. And there's a lot of bad and there's a little bit of good that gets sold, is what I'm saying. But black men's image is actually, black men, we are more powerful than we think. But let's continue.
Turn our women against us. I know some of y'all may be like, Eze, what do you mean? Well, let me tell you what I mean. Ever notice how when you watch a movie or a TV show, if he's a masculine, strong man, a masculine, strong character, what do? They give him a white woman. They give him a white woman, or they make him a homosexual. Go look it up. For the past 2 decades or 3 decades, whenever you see a strong African American man, whether it be in a movie, a TV show, they will give him a white woman or they will make him a homosexual. You understand what I'm saying? It's rare you see a strong black lead with a black woman or with a black family. It doesn't happen that often. Or they make him wear a dress. And why are we talking about that today? Well, because today, my brothers and sisters, I got a video from my sister, Anna's World. She sent this to me. And a side note, Eze, listen to this sister. She is speaking the truth. This is why we need to tell our own stories and make our own movies. That was a side note. And
before he gets started showing this woman's video, all of this comes down to the separation between black men and black women. We gonna keep it a buck. We gonna tell it like it is. This ain't on no pro-black shit. I'm not pro-black and I'm not all that. I'm not a hotep. I'm not none of that. I'm speaking facts where facts need to be spoken. All of this comes down to the separation between black men and black women. And that's from decades of infighting, decades of outside influence taking turning us inside and out and fucking us over. It comes from a lot of shit. So we gonna just keep it a buck. We gonna say it like it is.
And my sister Anna, you are 100% right. 100% right. Because when I watched the clip, the sister on that clip was spitting. Yes, she was. She was spitting. And today, we are going to go over what she said. Let's get to it. Hello. Welcome to Reactions and Reviews. I'm your humble host, Eze. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy the show. Now, gentlemen, the video is 3 minutes long. I ask you, give her a chance. Listen to what she's saying all the way through. Okay? You will not regret it. And once it's finished playing, I'm going to come back and round it all up. Let's go.
The media consistently feminizes Black men. There is a real push and movement to create a very feminine visual of Black men. Feminine, feeble, goofy, not leader. That is the entire push for many brands, marketers, for media, movies. You can see it in all aspects of life, even down to just basic commercials. If they have a chance to show a Black man, he's either going to be gay or goofy. This is something that has to change. We need more marketers who are not going to continue to give in to showing Black men as being these broken individuals, showing Black men in dresses, showing Black men always being weak and just feminine. That is not how Black men are. And to continue to portray this visual that we only have Black men who are basically wanting to polish their nails and want to get their hair done and want to be ultra feminine is incredibly problematic. It's incredibly problematic. So I'm very excited to see a movement of conservative marketers, especially conservative Black marketers, who are ready to show a renewed and empowered visual of the Black American family. Because showcasing this visual that Black women are always loudmouth, always, saying things that are incredibly just problematic and creating division and, being just mean.
Well, the only part I disagree with right here is that there's a lot of that Black women is problematic. I'm going to say it like this. A lot of black women are opinionated. Not majority. Well, not. I'm not going to say majority, but a lot of Black women are opinionated and are headstrong. A lot of them will fall on their ass and blame you for them falling on their ass. So that's the only thing I disagree. But let's continue.
That needs to go. Showing us always being hypersexualized. This hypersexualized visual that Black women are consistently wanting to show their bodies and wanting to have the biggest butt and giant lips and just be these just hypersexualized, just provocative kind of gross individuals. That needs to go. It's time. It's time for just an entire new branding of the Black American family and Black men and women. So that is something I'm very excited to see for us. And I hope that we start to see much more of it now that we've kind of had a shift back to normalcy, because the way that things were spiraling out of control and people were being emboldened to showcase these visuals and they're getting grants and all these things if they show that, hey, look, it's all LGBTQ over here, and this is a makeup brand for women, but hey, we got dudes with mascara and eyeshadow on and all this stuff. It's like it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And just stop. If you want to make a makeup brand for dudes, go put it in the dudes out. Like, stop erasing women from women-based brands and women marketing. It's for women. Stop putting men in women's stuff, because you don't see women in men's stuff. You don't see these same marketing agencies putting a bunch of women in men's stuff. You hardly ever see that happen. But dudes are always getting into women's marketing campaigns and women's brands and all of that.
If you made it this far, hit that like button.
I'm gonna say this. Shout out to her, because a lot of that I do agree with. We do need to change up our quote unquote branding of Black men, women in the Black family. Now I'm gonna say this. when it comes down to traditionalism and normalcy, we still can't get over that realization that a lot of black women don't follow black men. We have to accept that realization. We have to actually have that honest conversation because a lot of black women are headstrong and they don't listen, especially when it comes to shit that really needs to be handled and discussed. A lot of black women refuse to listen. Now, I'm going to say this. The way that this sister's speaking upon the subject, I agree with her 100%. Other than that little bit of stuff I disagree with her with. But the hypersexualization of black women, that comes from, yes, marketing, but it also comes from what's going on in the culture, in black culture. You see a lot of black women following behind ratchet women like Sukiana, Meg Thee Stallion, all these different other women, and they listen to that music. So so I'm gonna say it like this: if black women didn't listen to that music wouldn't get promoted. If people didn't support those music artists or that music, they wouldn't make any money. They wouldn't. So they're doing it because it's what's making the money. So when you have people continuously listen to your Sexy Reds, your Meg Thee Stallions, and all those different women that promote whole culture, you're going to continue to pump out that music because that's what people want to hear. You're going to keep on pumping that music out because that's the music that people are going to still listen to, and it's going to make you money. So they're thinking about their bottom dollar. Now, rap has always been a hit and a miss. There's always been come suck on my D, all this bullshit with male rappers. Now it's I want my coochie done like this and all this stuff with female rappers. So it's what's being promoted, but it's also what's happening in the culture. So even if we think about it, it's our image that needs to change as a whole. If we stop listening to that music as a whole, as a collective, if we stop listening to the music as a collective, and don't act like that in the public, the music gradually changes. And I'm gonna say this. I've recently thought about going back to school for IT. Not to follow in the same footsteps, not to follow in the same footsteps as Anton Daniels, but I want to follow my own footsteps and create my own business and create my own technology, my own tech, my own business, my own robotics, my own shit. I'm going back to school for that. Now, a lot of other people are going to school for stuff that's not going to make them any money. We have to get out of that mindset too. So in reality, it's more the fact of we need to change as a whole, as a collective. And we need to be serious about this because they're going to continue to separate, to keep black men, black women separated. They're going to continue to pump out a feminized version or feminized image of black men, being docile, being feminine, being goofy as hell, and being flamboyant or sassy. We have to, as a collective, we have to actually change this because if not, they're going to continue to pump out what they want to pump out and what they do pump out, and nothing's going to change. And we're going to continuously be looked at as the sassy collective of men that nobody listens to. Let's be honest here. I'm not gonna sugarcoat the shit like y'all want me to. I'm not. I'm gonna call it how it is. But I don't know. It's what y'all want to do. But anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast, and support the comment. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.